Hi everyone. Today we are going to recapitulate all the main points of chapter 8, that is Introduction to Trigonometry. Children, whenever you are working in trigonometry, then you need to have a right angle triangle. So let's see what we can find out from a right angle triangle. If we have a right angle triangle, then we can always apply Pythagoras theorem in it. But when we are taking trigonometry chapter, then we will also be dealing with an angle. So let's suppose this is my ABC triangle, which is right angled at B, and let's suppose the theta is lying over here. Your angle is specified at vertex C. Then if I take ratio of any of the two sides, then it will be a trigonometric ratio. But then what trigonometric ratio I can call it? So if I have perpendicular upon hypotenuse, now how I can say that which side is my perpendicular, which side is my base, and which side is my hypotenuse. So you know that opposite to 90 degree, it is always hypotenuse. Opposite to this theta is always your perpendicular, and opposite the leftover side is your base. So this is the way we put the hypotenuse, perpendicular and base. We fix the position of these three. Now out of these three, I can take ratio of any of the two sides. Let's suppose first of all I am taking perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So if I take perpendicular upon hypotenuse, that means if I take AB by AC, then the trigonometric ratio, which is the ratio of perpendicular and hypotenuse, is written as sine of theta, or I can also write it as sine C. Alright, so if I want to take cos theta or cos C, then I can write it as B by H, that is your BC. Base is BC, H is AC. If it is tan theta, then I can write it as perpendicular, that is AB, and base BC, which is your tan theta. There is a very simple way to remember it, and that is Pandit Badri Prasad Har Har Bole. This way you can remember. Let's suppose I want to find out the ratio, trigonometric ratios, sec theta or cosec theta or cot theta. Then you know that reciprocal of sine theta is cosec theta. So what you need to do over here, you need to reciprocate this term. So it will be your h by p. If you want to find out the reciprocal of cos theta, which is your sec theta, so you will be reciprocating it. So you will be writing it as h by p. If you want to find out reciprocal of tan theta, which is cot theta, then you can write it as b by p. So this is the way how we denote or how we write the trigonometric, the different 6 trigonometric ratios. Alright, children, here we can also say that tan theta, if I want to represent them in sine theta and cos form, then I can write it as sine theta by cos theta. And if I want to find out cot theta, then cot theta is reciprocal of tan theta, so I can write it as cos theta by sine theta. That means sine theta and cos theta are the simplified forms, and tan theta, cot theta, sec theta, cosec theta can be obtained from just using sine theta and cos theta. Now we have some specific angles, and we can frame out the table for these specific angles. Let's see how we can frame out the table. So now we will be learning to find trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. These specific angles are 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. These are the specific angles that you need to remember. Now I need to frame the table for sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, and then reciprocal of these, that is cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta. So what I will be doing is, first of all, for finding the value of sine theta, I will be writing starting from 0 to 1, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then I will be dividing all of them by 4. So this is by 4 by 4. Now I will be taking square root of all these values. Now whatever you are, after simplification you are getting the values, are the values for sine theta. So 0 by 4 is 0, under root 0 will be 0. 1 by 4 under root will be just 1 by 2. This will be 1 by root 2. This will be root 3 and square root of 4 is 2. This will be just 1 and root 1 is 1. So these are the values for sine theta. Sine 30 degrees half, sine 60 degrees root 3 by 2, sine 45 degrees 1 by root 2. Alright, now just by using this sine theta table, I can frame the complete table. Now for cos theta, start from the end and then write these numbers over here. So here you will be writing 1, then you will be taking it as root 3 by 2, then it is 1 by root 2, then it is 1 by 2 and then it is 0. For tan theta, you know your tan theta is what? It is sine theta by cos theta. So you will be just dividing it. 0 by 1 is 0. This 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2 will give you 1 by root 3. This will be just 1. This will be root 3 and 1 by 0 will give you infinity, which is also known as not defined value. Now for cosec theta is reciprocal of sine theta. So it is 0 by 1. I will just reciprocate it. So it will be 1 by 0, which is again infinity. 1 by 0 will be infinity. 1 by 2 reciprocated, so it will be 2 by 1, which is just 2. This will be root 2. This will be 2 by root 3 and this 1 will be 1. 1 by 1, reciprocal of 1 by 1 is 1. Then it is sec theta. So sec theta, you can make it like this. You can start writing from the end the values of cosec theta. So 1, then it is 2 by root 3. This is your root 2. This is 2 and infinity. Now here again children, you can see if it is sec theta, either you write these values over here or you reciprocate these values. This is 1 by 1, which will be 1. So I have written 1. Reciprocal of this will be 2 by root 3. Reciprocal of this will be root 2. Reciprocal of this will be 2. And 0 by 1 will become 1 by 0 and it will become infinity. Now for cot theta, you take the values of tan theta because cot theta is reciprocal of tan theta. So this is 0, 0 by 1, reciprocal of this will be 1 by 0, which is infinity. This will be root 3, 1, 1 by root 3 and 1 by infinity will be 0. This is infinity by 1, 1 by infinity will be 0. So these are some standard values or specific values of some specific angles which you need to remember, because in your board examinations you are getting the questions out of this topic. Now children, let's talk about trigonometric identities. You have 3 trigonometric identities which you have to remember by heart. One is sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. Second is cosec square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. Third is sec square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. Since I have written trigonometric identities, that means 1, that's why I have written in equal to 1 form. You can write in other form also. You can write it as cosec square theta equal to 1 plus cot square theta. You can write this as sec square theta equal to 1 plus tan square theta also. Alright, so these are the 3 identities which are to be used in the questions given in the last exercise of your NCERT. And yes, that last exercise is coming in the maximum marks questions, that means 5 markers. This year you are going to have 5 marker in your board paper. So you are going to get this type of question in 5 marker. Children, I have provided you the link in the description box. You can go and see what different types of questions you can get in your board. I have solved many of the questions with the tricks or identification. So this chapter contains all this thing. Yes, you have one more topic in this chapter, that is your complementary angles, but this year you don't have this topic in your syllabus, so you are restricted to just these three topics. Have a look.